Hey, this is Adam Whiting, and you've been invited to this video because you're a close friend or business associate of one of our partners, and we want to make sure that you hear what we're doing before anyone else. I'm excited to have you here, and as you're getting prepared to learn how this business works, a couple things to make sure you're ready for everything we're going to cover in the next hour or so. First off, make sure that you have a pen and a pad of paper. I'm going to cover a lot of really cool things, and as you can probably tell, when I get excited, I talk fast, so I don't want you guys to miss anything. So get a pad of paper and a pencil out. If you're on Facebook right now or Skype or texting people or whatever you're doing, I'm going to ask you to close those things down. Don't just put them in the background, actually close them down so they don't distract you. I need your full attention because what we're going to be covering in this video, I've seen what it's done for people's lives, and I want you guys to have the same success and the same change as well. This is the most exciting business we've ever seen, and the best part is, this product and opportunity can be used by anyone to improve their life and make a lot more money than they are right now, plus set you up to make big monthly bonuses with just a little bit of focus and teamwork. I know that's a cliche thing that people always say and it's never true, but this time it's actually real and the money is big. So what makes this different? There are a lot of people out there talking about how to make money with a home business, right? And they all have the latest and greatest software system that's going to make you a millionaire overnight. So what makes this business different than what everyone else out there is teaching? I've sold travel products, online training, vitamins, lotions, potions, low ticket products, high ticket products, you name it, I've probably sold it. And the truth is, most of the products and systems out there are complete crap. You've probably seen what I'm talking about, right? Low quality products that people don't actually need, so they only buy them to make money, which means they'll never be long-term customers. Small commission payments on each sale, which means you have to make a lot of sales to make any real money. No proven process for you to sell the products besides hassling your friends and family. Companies that don't know what they're doing, so you put all your hard work into building an income, only to have them change the compensation plan and take it all away, or even worse, go out of business. And lastly, you need to pay a lot of money up front to buy the products and marketing systems, which makes it impossible for most average people to get started and make a profit. Does that seem about right? Have you run into any of those issues in previous businesses? Well, we found the solution to all of those problems. We have a high quality physical product that people can use every day and pays out over $2,000 per sale plus bonuses, so we can build a long-term high profit business from it. The company is 40 years old, does over $100 million a year in sales, sends you a check right away for every sale that you make, and pays out big monthly residual bonuses to the people who work hard and hit their leadership ranks. This product has never been sold on the internet before because the company is totally old school. So with the process we've built that makes it easy for you to share the business and generate leads using the internet, people are already getting checks their first day in the business, and we're going to be able to hit the leadership ranks in the company and get those big monthly residual bonuses faster than anyone ever has before. And last but not least, your customers are able to finance the product if they need to, and we still get paid, which makes it the easiest high-ticket sale you'll ever make in your life. This business is drastically different than everything we've ever seen before, and that's why we're giving it our complete focus in 2016 and for the rest of our lives. So the only question is going to be, is it the right timing and opportunity for you? I know we're all busy with our own lives and businesses, so I'm just going to give you everything straight the way I see it, and if you decide you want to run with us in 2016, that's great, and I promise you won't regret it. So first of all, who am I for any of you that might not know? My name is Adam Whiting, and to give you a little background, for the past 5 years, my partners and I have been focused on building online businesses and affiliate offers for all kinds of different industries. We've built education offers, supplement offers, trading offers, credit offers, call centers, and a bunch of other stuff along the way. In 2015 alone, we did well over 8 figures in sales, and we recently sold our main business that did over 100,000 sales last year and paid out millions in commissions to our affiliates. The point is, we have a lot of experience doing this stuff, we know what works long term and what doesn't, and we have a very strong team that builds and supports everything we do. So let me tell you the story of how all this happened. After we sold our previous business, we took a little bit of time off so we could find a new product to sell. We wanted it to be something super high quality that paid well so we could sell it forever. We called it our dream product, and we truly wanted it to be the product we sold for the rest of our lives. Because if you've been in sales before, you know that having to change products or start selling something new all the time really sucks. Am I right? You end up starting from scratch over and over and over again, but never really get anywhere or build a stable business. But when you have a great product that people really love, a solid company that provides it, and you get paid a lot of money when you sell it, you can focus all your energy on it and build a stable business around it for the rest of your life. So a couple months went by and we looked into a ton of different products, including the one I'm about to show you. It's a water machine that's unlike anything you've ever seen before. But at first, I didn't really get it and I thought it was weird, so I dismissed it and I kept looking for something else. But my partner Ben decided to order a machine and try it out because he drinks a lot of bottled water and wanted to see if there was a difference. After he got the machine, it seemed like every day he would come on our company calls with our partners and ended up randomly talking about how great this water was, how it felt lighter than normal water, how it was easier to drink and stay hydrated, how it gave him more energy, how it made his skin and hair feel more healthy, and he even went as far as saying that he never wanted to drink any other water again. But the last straw was after about 2 weeks when he said his friends had actually started coming over to his house and were asking to take jugs of the water home with them. When a product is so powerful that your friends come over to your house so they can take some of it home with them, you're definitely onto something. That's when it really clicked and I realized that this weird product was so good that I needed to take another look. So the first thing I did was order a machine to try it out and see what I thought, because honestly, I was still a little bit skeptical. It was going to take a few days to show up and I didn't really know anything about the different types of water that are out there. So in the meantime, I started doing a lot of research and I actually learned some really crazy things about the water we're drinking every day. Think about this for a second. Water is something every person on earth drinks every single day of their life. It makes up 72% of our bodies and most of the time we don't even know what's in it. Isn't that kind of crazy? My entire life I thought there were only 2 types of water. Can you guys guess what they are? That's right, bottled water and tap water. But did you know there's actually no difference between bottled water and tap water? I'm serious. The 2 biggest brands out there, Coke's Aquafina and Pepsi's Dasani, literally use purified tap water that's just treated with a couple chemicals to change the taste. So there's really only tap water. This is an article written on CNN.com where Pepsi actually admits that their water comes from a public water source and they're being forced to change the labels on their bottles so people know it's just bottled tap water. So they're making over $2 billion a year, selling people the same water they can get from their kitchen sink. And as you can probably tell from the news lately, that water isn't as safe to drink as you might think. After seeing what happened in Flint, Michigan, I started looking into other cities that were being poisoned by having too much lead in their water. And I found out it's a much bigger issue than most people know. And it's just now starting to hit the mainstream media. Now they're saying that cities in all 50 states have been found to have excessive lead levels, and it's only going to get worse. Have you ever heard of Erin Brockovich? She's a famous consumer advocate that had a movie made about her starring Julia Roberts. Well, she's recently been going on many different talk shows to raise awareness about how big of an issue it really is. I'll include a clip below this video from the Stephen Colbert Show so you can see what she thinks about the lead problem in Flint and many other cities around the USA. And she even talks about the solution, which is an ionizing water filter, just like the one you're about to see. That's why this opportunity is here at the perfect time. People are becoming more and more aware of the issues with their tap water now that the media coverage is growing. Not only that, in some cases, bottled water can actually be worse for your body than tap water because it's less regulated. Tap water is regulated by the EPA, which requires multiple tests daily for bacteria and makes results available to the public. The Food and Drug Administration, which regulates bottled water, only requires weekly testing and does not share its findings with the EPA or the public. So no one really knows the quality of bottled water. And according to Dr. Gina Solomon, a senior scientist at the National Defense Resource Council, there's actually no reason to believe that bottled water is safer than tap water. When I read that, it kind of blew my mind. I've been drinking bottled water for years, thinking it was somehow better for me, but it's actually not. We've just been slowly brainwashed into believing that by the media and the big companies that are selling it. Now, I hate to sound like a whistleblower, but researching this stuff really opened my eyes to how the quality of our water could be affecting the quality of our lives. Think about this for a second. On average, a family of 4 spends up to $5,000 a year on bottled water if they're drinking the recommended 8 glasses of water per day. That same amount of tap water costs $2 per year. That means people spend over 2,000 times more on bottled water than they would on tap water, and they're literally the exact same thing. Of course, it's convenient to grab a bottle of water at the gas station, but is it worth it? Just might be something to think about. You're basically drinking tap water, so cutting out bottled water might be a way for you to cut some costs and apply that money to something else. Real quick, I'll tell you a couple more interesting facts about water, then we'll talk about the product, okay? Did you know that people in the US consume 1,500 plastic water bottles every second? I bet Coke and Pepsi love that statistic, right? We also used 50 billion plastic bottles last year, and only 20% of them are recycled. Now, I'm not some crazy tree hugger or something, but even I know that 40 billion water bottles a year not being recycled can't be good for the environment. And eventually, if we keep that up, it's going to cause some serious problems, right? And plastic isn't just bad for the planet, it's not good for you either. A lot of bottled water companies use BPA-free plastic, but there are other chemicals in the bottles that can seep out if the bottles are exposed to heat or sit around for a long time. No one knows for sure what the health outcomes are, but do you really want your body to be part of that experiment? Just something to think about. I know it's a little doom and gloom, but it's good to be educated in the world that we live in because you usually don't find out how bad something is until it's too late, right? So what did you think about those facts about water? I was pretty surprised when I dug into it and found out what a big business it is just bottling up tap water. Spending up to $5,000 a year for a family of 4 when you can get the same water out of the tap for $2 is insane, especially when it has the exact same chemicals that are in regular tap water. But are you ready to see the solution to that problem? Okay, so after I learned about the different types of water people normally drink, I did some research on the product to find out what was different about the water it produced. I found out that this medical grade machine literally produces the highest quality alkaline water in the world. It's called Kangen water, and it has some pretty amazing health benefits compared to normal tap water. It's used by celebrities, athletes, and doctors to create the optimal health conditions inside the body, to keep them more hydrated, to give them more energy, to help them sleep better, and many other things. So if all these high-performance actors and athletes use the product, why don't we even know it exists? I mean, we buy kitchen appliances to keep our food cold, to warm up our food, to clean our dishes, but why aren't we paying attention to cleaning the thing that we put into our body the most, especially with all the diseases that are spreading throughout the world? Anyways, I get a little bit passionate about this because I've seen the benefits, but do you want to hear what I learned from my research of the product? I think this will shock you as much as it did me. And after that, I'll show you something even more shocking, which is how much money you can make in this business. That's actually the most exciting part. Don't worry, I'll get there in a second. Just stick with me here because first, I want to show you what I found in my research about the product. So first off, I'm not a doctor, so none of this is considered medical advice, but I have done a lot of research and I understand how to use common sense and documented results to figure out what actually works. So here's what I learned. Our body needs to have a balanced pH level to function properly. When it becomes too acidic, it can cause big problems. Things like cancer and other diseases, premature aging, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, fatigue, stress, excessive body weight, and more. And the biggest problem is, a lot of our food is highly acidic, like red meats, breads, and sugars. And a lot of our drinks are highly acidic, like sodas, sports drinks, and alcohol. And because all those foods are making people's bodies more acidic, those big problems I mentioned earlier are happening to people more and more. So we need a solution now more than ever. So if your body becoming more acidic is what causes those problems in the first place, helping your body become more alkaline is a logical solution, right? Dr. Otto Warburg thought so. In 1931, he won a Nobel Prize for discovering the cause of cancer before it became the epidemic it is today. And he wrote a book called The Cause and Cure of Cancer that says exactly that. He said that the root cause of all cancer in general is oxygen deficiency, which is what creates an acidic environment in the body. Since then, our diets have become more acidic than ever, and the cancer rates are double what they were in the 1930s. He also said that no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. So according to Dr. Warburg, some of the best cancer and disease prevention advice would be to give your body more oxygen in an alkaline environment. Here are some ways that you can do that. More deep breathing, more nature. If you live in a city and you're being bombarded by chemicals and decreasing oxygen levels, the country and nature have higher levels of pure oxygen, and this was just one of the keys to helping your body become more alkaline. Not only that, but cutting out acidic foods and replacing them with alkaline foods such as vegetables and fruits. And most importantly, cutting out acidic drinks and replacing them with healthy, clean water to alkalize and oxygenate your body. That's the one thing that most people are missing, and Kangen water is the solution they need. It's designed to alkalize and oxygenate the body better than any other water in the world. When you begin to use Kangen water, you start to feel the clinically proven benefits of alkaline water in your body right away, because it can assist it to alkalize itself again the way nature intended. Your Kangen water machine is a certified medical device for a reason. Its ionizing process helps clean out the harmful chemicals that are in your tap water and turns it into the cleanest, healthiest water in the world. Kangen water can change your health and your life. But so far, we've only talked about one type of water. There are actually 5 different pH level settings on the machine that do all kinds of different things. The strong Kangen water is for cleaning food and removes oil-based pesticides. The regular Kangen water is for healthy drinking and cooking. The clean or neutral water is for babies or taking medication. The beauty water is for washing your skin or hair and replaces toners. And the strong acidic water is for disinfecting your home and can replace many cleaners. So not only does this machine replace drinking tap water and bottled water, there are also settings that can be used to clean your food, make your skin and hair more healthy, and even clean your house. That's some pretty powerful water, right? I'll include a machine and water demo below this video so you can see how powerful it really is without me having to go into all the details in this video. Okay, so we know the product is awesome, right? It produces high quality medical grade alkaline water, and it's used by all kinds of celebrities, athletes, and doctors. But as I studied the company more, I found out that not only do they have a high quality product that everyone needs in their daily life, their business opportunity is one of the best I've ever seen. They pay super high ticket commissions when you make a sale, anywhere from $300 to over $2,000 on their best machine, and they send you a check in the mail right away for each sale that you make, so you can get paid every single day. Plus, they also pay you the same big commissions when your customers make a sale to someone they know, so you can make money without selling anything if your partners or the people on your team make sales, which is called leverage. So not only is this a great retail product that you can make money sharing with people who want to improve the quality of their water, you can also get paid to share it with people who are looking for a business opportunity, and you'll get a check in the mail every time they make a sale. This is starting to sound like a dream business, right? A medical grade machine, super high ticket commissions, daily commission checks, leverage from your team or partners. I thought so too. Then I found out that they have bonus ranks that pay you big monthly residual income, which means when you make enough sales to qualify for each rank, you can get paid monthly bonuses over and over again. This is something that's possible for anyone to reach if they work hard, and you can make an extra $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month or more without having to continue making sales yourself. Unlike most MLM companies where you only make tiny commissions and they only keep paying you as long as you keep selling, this is a real, legitimate direct sales company that has an actual product that people need to use every day, pays you very well when you make a sale, plus you also earn big commissions from any of your customers who make sales. That's pretty awesome, right? So who created this amazing opportunity? They're a company from Japan that's called Enagic, and they've been in business for over 40 years, they have no debt, and they manufacture all their own products. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and are a member of the Direct Selling Association, which means they're totally legit. They do over $100 million per year in sales, pay out over 70% of that money to their affiliates, and have thousands of people around the world selling their products. So needless to say, they're a solid company that's going to be around for a very long time and can afford to pay bonuses for life to the people who earn them. So after doing all the research and testing the water myself, I was convinced that this weird product was actually the dream product we'd been looking for. Can you see why? Every person on earth needs to drink water daily, which means there are 7 billion potential customers for this product. The water they're drinking now isn't good for their health. Tap water is full of chemicals, and people are becoming more and more aware of that every day. Bottled water is expensive and bad for the environment. It can cost up to $5,000 a year for a family of 4, and it's really just tap water. Kangen water can have immediate health benefits because it makes your body more alkaline, so you can feel better and help people in the process. Then you throw in the fact that you can make $300 to over $2,000 on each machine you sell. You get checks mailed out to you instantly when you make a sale. You have leverage from your team or partners to earn commissions when they make sales. Plus, you have the opportunity to earn big monthly bonuses. What do you guys think of that? Don't you love the product? For me, the product is worth using every day, even if there was no business opportunity attached to it, which means that it actually sells itself. But just wait until you see the next couple things we're about to talk about. The product is like the foundation of the business, and the next two things are what really make it fly. Okay, so now that we found our dream product, the next step was to create a process to sell it. So after we found the product, we wanted to do a small test to see how many sales we could make. All we did to test this out was create a video just like this one that explained what the product was and how people could make money with it. Then we set up a website with the video to walk them through the process of ordering their water machine. After that was all set up, we started sharing the link to that website with some people, and within 24 hours, they had watched all the sales videos, and we already had 5 people who wanted to get started. Did you catch that? It was so simple that if you looked away for a second, you could have missed it. All we did to test this out was share the link to our website with people, let them watch the videos, and within 24 hours, we had 5 people who wanted to get started. I was honestly in shock at how well it worked. So we decided to start doing it every day, and before I knew it, checks were showing up in my mailbox every day. Pretty simple, right? After we set up this process, there was literally nothing technical to do. We just shared the link with people, they watched the video, they ordered their water machine, and our commission check was mailed out instantly. We had never seen something that made it so simple for someone to start making money right away. And I'll tell you the reason why in a minute, but first, here's what happened next. Now that we had a process that worked, we had 2 different choices. The first option was to keep the business to myself and just focus on generating product sales and scaling my business. And honestly, that's the easy way. If I do that, I never have to do any training, I don't have to hire a bunch of employees, I don't have any overhead, I just focus on generating more leads to make more money. But the problem with that is I wouldn't have any leverage from my team making sales. So I would only make money when I personally sold a product, and I would never hit any of the bonus ranks in the company that pay you for life. So because of that, we actually decided to go with the second option, which serves you a lot more. The second option was to build a marketing system so average people could copy my success and start their own home business just like I did. It requires a lot more work on my side, but the reward at the end of the day is worth it for a couple reasons. Reason number one is because when I help you make sales, we both get paid. So every time you get a check in the mail, so do I. That gives me a big incentive to help you succeed. And when you get started, you'll also get checks when the people on your team use the system and start making sales. And here's some proof. When I first released this system, I was actually on vacation with my wife in Puerto Rico for Valentine's Day and didn't really do any work for that entire week. But when we got back home, our mailbox was stuffed completely full of checks, and only 2 of them were from sales that I made personally. The rest were from sales that people on my team made using the system. Reason number 2 is because I love helping people. And I don't say that to make you think I'm a saint or something. Of course I want to make money, but it's actually true. And I think most people are the same way. Ever since I got started working from home, I've actually always focused on helping other people make money before myself. I know it sounds weird, but I actually subscribe to the philosophy that if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. Why else would we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars building marketing systems for other people to make money with? It's not worth the risk or the headaches you have to deal with, unless you truly want to help people create a better life. That's why I chose option 2, and the people on our team are having more success with this than anything I've ever seen. So you saw what we did there, right? We created a proven process, we started making money, then we spent money on building out the marketing system for you to copy our success. Just a little business lesson for you. Always start small and test your sales process before you invest a lot of time and money into it, because you never really know what's going to work until you've proven it in the real world. So now that we had proven the sales process, we created the PowerLife Pro marketing system. This is what will allow you to use the same websites, videos, and follow-up process as we are to get big checks every single day. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works, but first I want to talk about why this system is the secret to you living the lifestyle of your dreams. Most people have a business or job where you have to work every day and sell products yourself over and over and over again. And the moment you stop selling, the money stops coming in. So if you stop working or you take the day off, or even God forbid you want to retire someday, you're not going to make any more money, right? But have you ever heard of automated income? I mean money that just shows up whether you're working or playing, money that continually pumps into your bank account while you're on vacation, at the gym, or on a field trip with your kids at school. I'm sure you've heard of it, but do you want to know the key to experiencing it? Let me give you a hint. Right now, this video is playing thousands of times in all time zones across every developed country in the world. But do I have to sit there and physically share this message over and over, working like a damn fool? Do I have to keep presenting over and over and over again like some cold call salesman? Of course not. I only work about 4 days a week, maybe 3 to 5 hours per day, because I actually enjoy my work and the people I'm helping. I take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off almost religiously, but do you think working that tiny amount of time affects my income? Not at all. Why? Because I use automation to work for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So as you're watching this video, I'm probably hanging out with my family, reading a book, playing golf, smoking a cigar, or traveling somewhere, and the money just keeps coming in day after day, month after month. That's the power of having a system that does all the selling for you. All you need to do is share the business with people, let them watch the videos, and the system will do all the hard work for you. Pretty cool, right? But that's just the beginning. What do you think happens when you have a team of people using an automated system to share the business with people, and you get paid every time they make a sale? Now you have a recipe for serious leverage and time freedom, because other people are sharing the business, the system is doing all the selling, but you're still getting paid when the sales are made, which is why my mailbox was stuffed full of checks after I got back from vacation, right? That's the power of the system you're about to get access to, and if you share the business with enough people, the same thing can happen for you. Now let me take you on a quick tour of the system so you can see everything you're going to get access to. This system is actually really cool, and it's probably better than most marketing systems you'll see out there. Here's the website you share with people who are interested in starting a business. The way this process works is if somebody wants to get started, they click this button and they're taken to a pop-up like this, where they give us their contact information. Once they do that, you'll get an email and also see them in your back office inside the downline so you can call and help them get started. After someone gives us their information on that pop-up, it takes them to a page where they just follow the steps to order their water machine. If they don't purchase a machine and join the team right away, we'll send them follow-up emails automatically that remind them to come back to the website so they can purchase their machine later. Then after someone joins your team in Enagic, they can continue to the next step, watch the training videos to learn about their new business, and start sharing it with people. Now I know I went through that pretty quickly, but I want to point out a few things that make this really powerful for you. Number one, you don't have to do any selling. All you have to do is get someone interested enough to watch a presentation and the video does all the selling for you. Number two, you don't have to tell anyone how to sign up. The system walks them through the entire process of ordering their water machine and joining your team. Number three, you don't have to train your team on how to build the business. Our videos will teach your team everything they need to know about the business and how to start making sales. Then once they get their machine, they'll be able to activate the system and start making money. Think about how much better it is to have a system like this to take care of all that hard work for you. And it's actually way more effective than working with people one-on-one because everyone sees the same message, follows the same order process, and learns the same things before they start making sales in their business. Then once they're on the inside, we have all kinds of training on how to generate leads. We teach you how to contact people in a cool way. We give you emails, Facebook posts, chat messages, banners, and a bunch of other stuff you can do right away to start sharing your new business. We have some really cool lead generation software that will allow you to share your business with thousands of people at the same time without having to contact them personally. This is the leads management page where you can see the leads that are coming in from your page. Prospects are people who have clicked the button below and filled out their contact information to start the order process, and members are the people who have joined your Enagic team. This is the links section where you can get the link to the website that you share with people. We have a full-time support team, so you can always get some help if you have a question that your sponsor can't answer. This is the inside of our Facebook community, and you can see there are tons of new people joining all the time and posting pictures with their new machines. And when you join our team today, you'll get to be a part of this community as well. You'll get to meet all the successful business owners and learn the secrets to their success. You'll get to use their stories to help you make sales in your business. And of course, you'll get to share your own success in the group as well. We host Power Life team training calls every Sunday night, so you can come and learn from the people who are getting results. So the bottom line is we give you everything you need to build a successful business from home. You'll be building a business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have the best community, marketing system, and team support I've ever seen. That's pretty much it for now. Like I said, the system is pretty awesome and it's already making people more money than anything we've ever done before because of how simple it is for people to join and start generating leads and sales right away. Remember, it's simple. Step 1, you share the website with people. Step 2, they watch the sales videos. Step 3, they order their water machine. Step 4, your commission check is mailed out instantly. It's literally that easy. But there's got to be a catch, right? It can't be that easy to sell water machines to people that cost thousands of dollars. Actually, it is, but only if you have what I'm about to show you. So do you want to see what really made all this possible? First, let me ask you a question. What's the main reason why people don't start a home business? It's not because they don't want to, right? Everyone wants to make extra money. They don't start a business because they don't have enough money. That's why they're looking for a business in the first place, right? Because they need money. And I'm sure you've heard the saying, it takes money to make money. Maybe you've even said it yourself, and it's held you back from starting a business before. To be honest, I was the same way when I first started looking for a home business, so I know exactly how it feels. And if that's the case, then you need to learn this secret, so pay close attention. Now, obviously, there are a lot of ways to generate the cash yourself to fund a business, and it's totally fine to do that. But if you take a look at the most successful business owners in history, you'll find that the majority of them created their fortunes using other people's money, or OPM for short. That's one of the biggest secrets to the richest people in the world. But how can you use other people's money to start your business? You don't have investors or bankers or anyone to give you money, right? You might think you don't, but you're probably wrong. Let me tell you why. When I first started my online business, I had very little money. I had just been laid off from my job, I had a baby on the way, so I needed every penny I had to live and support my family. But there was one thing I learned originally from Tony Robbins, and it helped me get to where I am today. He said that a lot of people get into business and they have resource problems. They don't have the time, they don't have the money, and they think that they have resource problems. But the real problem is they're not resourceful enough. Those two things sound similar, but they're actually very different. If you don't have whatever it's going to take to start and run the business, then you've got to become resourceful. For me, when I got started in my business, I didn't have the resources, so I became resourceful. I applied for as many credit cards as I could. I found other people who believed in my dreams and believed in my ideas, and I said, hey, this is what I want to create. Here's the video from Adam. Here's what the product is. Here's how the business works, and I want to go for it, but I can't afford it myself. Can I get a loan from you or use one of your credit cards to get started? For me, I borrowed money from my dad. I sold stuff on Craigslist. I went out there and learned how to paint houses for extra money. I did all kinds of things to get the capital I needed to grow my business. And if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't be the successful business owner I am today. In fact, when I started this business, I actually used one of the same credit cards I got when I started my first business around 5 years ago. So I didn't have to use any of my own money to get started. I used the credit card's money to order my water machine, then I paid them back after I started making money, and I kept the profits. That's proof that if I wasn't resourceful all that time ago, I definitely wouldn't be where I am today. So if you really don't have the money to start a business, but you want and need to become successful, don't just give up before you ever get started. Become resourceful and do whatever it takes to find a way to get the money you need to get started. Okay, so I've given you a couple ideas to think about, and I'm sure the wheels are turning. But what if you still can't find the resources? You don't have enough cash, your credit cards are maxed out, you've called in every favor that you have, but you really want to make this happen and start a business that can get you out of the situation you're in. If that's you, then I'm going to do something special for you today. There are a lot of different places out there where you can try and get credit cards, loans, leases, and a bunch of other ways to get money to start a business. But the problem with doing that is it takes a ton of time to research them all, and if you don't qualify, you could get declined and hurt your credit. So instead of you going through all that, we've done the research and found the ones that are more flexible and work specifically for this product so you don't have to spend a bunch of time going through that process. And when you get started in just a minute, you'll be able to see if you qualify to use those financing options if you can't come up with all the money on your own. I hope you understand how powerful that really is. Not only do we have the best product and a proven sales process, but people can actually finance the product and get started making money in their business without having to come up with all the money for the product up front. It's a real game changer, right? Think about it. Even if you have the resources and are going to use a credit card you already have to get started, don't you think having financing options available for people who qualify will make it easier for you to start making sales? Or even get over your fear of selling in the first place? Most people hate selling, but if you had a high quality product that paid big commissions, a proven process that did all the selling for you, and people could start making money without having to come up with all the money for the product up front, it would make getting those checks a lot easier, right? We've finally removed the number one obstacle people face when they try to start a home business, especially one that pays big commissions. We've made it affordable for everyone to get started. That's the secret to why this works so well and people are getting big checks their first week in the business. That's pretty awesome stuff, right? We have a dream product from Enagic that everyone needs to use in their life every day. The water they're drinking now isn't good for their health. Tap water is full of chemicals and people are becoming more and more aware of that every day. Kangen water can have immediate health benefits because it makes your body more alkaline so you can feel better and help people in the process. Plus, you can make $300 to over $2,000 on each machine you sell. You get checks mailed out to you instantly when you make a sale. You have leverage from your team when they make sales, and you have the opportunity to earn big monthly bonuses. We have the Power Life Pro marketing system, which is going to present the opportunity to your prospects automatically and help them get started in their new business. The process is proven to work and it's more profitable than anything I've ever seen before. And we have the special financing options, which will allow anyone to get started in the business and order their Enagic water machine without having to pay the full price up front. But you still get a commission right away when the sale is made. That's probably the part you like the best, right? So those are the secrets to why this is already such a huge success. And hopefully you guys see why I'm so excited about this. I want you to have everything that you need to be successful. And I know a lot of you want to take everything you've just seen and use it to start making money in your own home business. Am I right? If you said yes, then I want to ask your permission for something really quick. I put together a really cool offer for you that will allow you to get access to the entire business I talked about before we release it to the public. You'll get the awesome product from Enagic with the exact process and Power Life Pro marketing system we put together to make it simple for anyone to copy our success. And you won't have to come up with all the money up front to get started if you can't find the resources. Now I'm curious, is it okay if I spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes really quick going over what's included in the offer so you can make a really good, educated decision? If you want to see what I put together for you, then stick around. If not, then you can just take off right now and I wish you the best. Okay, so if you're still here, then congratulations, you're about to get access to everything you need to get started doing exactly what you learned today. You understand the power of a high quality product. You understand the power of making big commissions. You understand the power of having a proven process, and you understand the power of people being able to get started without using their own money. So now I just need to walk you through how to get started. But first, I want to show you everything you're going to get. When you get started with us today, you're going to get a bunch of cool stuff. The first thing you're going to get is an Enagic water machine, which costs anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 depending on which machine you want. And you're going to get one shipped right to your door today when you take advantage of this special offer. We chose this as our dream product for a lot of reasons, and I'm going to say them one last time. Every person on the planet needs to drink water daily, which means there are 7 billion potential customers who need this product. The water they're drinking now isn't good for their health. Tap water is full of harmful chemicals, and people are becoming more and more aware of that every day. Bottled water is expensive and bad for the environment. It's around $5,000 a year for a family of 4, and it's really just tap water. Kangen water can have immediate health benefits because it makes your body more alkaline, so you can feel better and help people in the process. Plus, you make $300 to over $2,000 on each machine you sell. You get checks mailed out to you instantly when you make a sale. You have leverage from your team when they make sales, and you have the opportunity to earn big monthly bonuses. Add the fact that it's run by a 40-year-old company that has no debt, manufactures all their own products, brings in over $100 million a year in revenue, and pays out over 70% of that money to their affiliates. Put all that together, and you have yourself a dream product that you can sell for life. So let me tell you a little bit more about the different models they offer. I like to think of Enagic as the Mercedes-Benz of water machines. And again, like Mercedes, let's think of them as 3 different classes, the C, E, and S class. The C class is the entry-level model for someone who wants to experience what the top-of-the-line brand feels like before they take the plunge into one with all the bells and whistles. In Enagic, it's called the Level Look Junior 2, and it's priced at $2,380 plus shipping. It's a great value for anyone who's on a budget, and I know many people who have started with this machine and were able to upgrade after just a couple months of consistently making sales. The E-Class is the next step up from Mercedes. It has a lot of great features and is for someone who's ready to invest in something of the highest quality that has all the features you need and will last a lifetime. In Enagic, it's called the Level Look SD501, and it's priced at $3,980 plus shipping. And for a long time, this model was the industry leader in water ionizing machines. It's the best bang for your buck and is perfect for anyone who wants their family only drinking clean, healthy water and doesn't want them exposed to the chemicals that are normally in our food and in our cleaning supplies. Now, the top of the line Benz is the S class, and in Enagic, it's called the Level Look K8. With all the features available, the K8 is for the person who wants the very best for themselves and their family. It produces the same types of water as the SD501, but it does it 50% faster, uses less electricity, and weighs 3 pounds less, so it's a more efficient machine. It features a full-color LCD touchscreen panel with 8-language display and audio, 8 platinum-dipped titanium plates, which improve the water ionization and make it the most powerful antioxidant production machine available anywhere. Plus, it has automatic cleaning at the push of a button, and it never has to run a clean cycle because it automatically cleans itself each time it's used, which makes it last longer. I know for me that was a huge selling point because I didn't want to have to manually clean the machine. It's slightly more expensive, but worth every penny when you consider the long-term value. The Level Look K8 is priced at $4,980 plus shipping. That's just $1,000 more than the SD501, but the added extra features make this the new gold standard, the S-Class in the industry. I went with the K8 because I always want to have the best for my family when it comes to their health, and I want to lead by example for the people on my team when they ask me which machine they should get. If you want to earn the big commissions, you have to sell the machine that's going to pay you the most money when you make a sale. And how can you recommend something that you've never used? Don't you want to be able to tell your prospects how great it feels to have the best water machine in the world? That one thing alone can pay for this machine over and over again. So we've talked about the Enagic water machines, which cost anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 depending on which machine you want. The second thing you're going to get, and this is going to be your favorite thing, I'm going to give you lifetime access to the PowerLife Pro system for free. How many of you guys would like to get free access to the exact system we're using to get daily checks for life? Now, this would normally cost $97 a month or more, but when you get started today, I'm going to give you full access to the PowerLife Pro system for free. It's a $7,000 value that includes the websites we use to share the business, the sales videos that sell people automatically, the follow-up emails that get them to take action, the video training that teaches you how to get people to your website, and much more. So far, that's a total value of $11,997. But before I go on, I want to talk to you about something, and that is old habits die hard. Habits are very, very hard to change. I just showed you everything I'm going to give you. Most of you guys, if we ended this video right now and I didn't give you this, you would fall back on your old habits and keep going on doing what you've always been doing. It's not your fault. That's just what everyone does. It's human nature. And my job as your coach or your mentor is I'm not going to let that happen. You guys need to have a home business. It will change your life faster than anything in the world. It's literally the easiest, fastest way to get from where you are right now to where you want to be, but I'm scared that if we're not careful, you might leave this presentation and slip back into whatever it is you've been doing for the last month, the last year, the last 5 years, and some of you guys, the last decade of not being successful. So as your coach, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm giving you everything you need to be successful right now, but sometimes people think to themselves, I know that this worked for you, but you already knew what you were doing, so this isn't going to work for me. Have you ever thought that before? I know I did when I first got started, and it held me back for years. If you're thinking that, it could be holding you back as well, and you have to break the habit of thinking that way. How do you think I learned how to do all this? By getting my hands dirty and figuring it out, right? I figured it out the hard way, but you don't have to do that. You can do it the easy way. And that's why this is working for all kinds of people. It works for people who are brand new, people who aren't technical, people who don't have money, people who have failed at a home business before, people who have jobs, people who are retired. This works for all kinds of people. And here are some of their stories.
Since we've been drinking the Kangen water for the last 3 weeks, I've noticed a huge difference, and I actually crave water now. I drink probably 12 glasses a day.
In my past 10 years of being on the internet, I've never seen anything like this, where newbies and veterans alike can actually plug into this system, plug into a quality product, and actually start making money with it.
I've never felt so grateful to be a part of a company that has this kind of a product, this deep reaching, life-changing product.
Right off the bat, we were able to share this product with people, and we started receiving checks immediately. We didn't have to wait.
Being in the medical field, I already know the importance of alkaline water. I drink it myself, but this is a much cheaper option. Instead of spending $2, $3, $4, $5 a gallon for alkaline water at the stores, you can make it for pennies on the dollar at home.
We've seen people get started on our team with absolutely zero experience, get started, they'll be able to pay their mortgages and their car payments and their kids' tuition. So if they can do it, you can too. And lastly, you have a group of very experienced marketers that are going to help you step by step the whole way.
Nothing beats this opportunity, nothing beats this product, and having the support of the PowerLife Pro team and system is flat out, bar none, the best team system you could have in home-based business.
Pretty amazing, right? I'm so proud of them. And you can be next. You have the product, you have the system. So what else do you need to be successful? How about more ways to generate leads? I don't know about you, but I've always struggled with getting leads. I would get started in a business, and after I had talked to everyone I knew, there was no way for me to keep generating more leads and sales, so I was dead in the water. But what if you had a way to generate leads at the push of a button, and all you needed to do was share the business with them and follow up with them after they watched the videos? Would you want to do that? Do you think you could start making sales even faster? As a bonus, I'm going to give you access to my secret lead generation tool that can bring in thousands of people to see your business every day. It's simple to use and has a proven process, so you don't have to worry about doing anything technical. Trust me, if I can use it, that means you can too. Does that sound good? So after I add this bonus to the package, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get an Enagic water machine, which costs anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 depending on which machine you want, and gives you the ability to earn $300 to $2,700 per sale, get checks mailed out to you instantly, and the opportunity to earn big monthly bonuses. You'll get the PowerLife Pro marketing system for free, which is a $7,000 value that includes the websites we use to share the business, the sales videos that sell people automatically, the follow-up emails that get them to take action, the video training that teaches you how to get people to your website, and much more. Plus, you'll get the bonus of my secret lead generation tool, which is going to give you the ability to generate tons more leads and sales for your business at the push of a button. So far, that's a total value of $12,994. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you that. I just want you to see how much value I'm actually giving you. But I want to ask you this question. Let's say that was the price for this business, $12,994. That's a lot of money, right? But what if you did pay that? What if all the PowerLife Pro system did, with the products, the websites, the leads, and everything I'm giving you guys, if all it did was finally give you a profitable business, where you could put $1 of advertising in and get $2 back out, would that be worth $12,000 to you? Heck yeah, it would be. I used to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars building businesses like this before I ever made a profit. So $12,000 for a profitable business would be totally worth it. If all it did was give you a home business you could be proud of, where you could talk to your friends and family about it and not feel weird, to have a product you could use every single day and have it pay you checks every day as well. If all it did was allow you to make $5,000 a month for the rest of your life, would it be worth it? Would it be worth $12,000 to make $5,000 a month for life? Of course it would be. Like I told you, they have bonus ranks that will pay you $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month or more without you having to continue making sales yourself. And trust me, anyone can do this if they use the system, work hard, and stick with it until they get there. So how about on the product side? If all it did was save you up to $5,000 a year because you stopped buying bottled water, would it be worth it? Think about how much you would save in 5, 10, 20 years by just cutting out bottled tap water and replacing it with clean, healthy water. It's worth it just based on savings alone. If all it did was clean your food and water of harmful chemicals and pesticides, would it be worth it? For me, anything I can do to avoid putting harmful chemicals in my body, I'm all for it. My wife and I have lost some amazing people in our family to cancer, and they were way too young. Our bodies aren't meant to process that stuff, and we consume and get exposed to so much crap nowadays that it's no wonder there's a disease and cancer epidemic. So to help prevent those chemicals from going in my body, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. And last but not least, if all it did was give you more energy and improve your health and longevity, would it be worth it? We're talking about your life here, so this is pretty much a no-brainer. Having more energy is awesome, but what if drinking healthy water made enough of an impact on your health that you actually lived longer? Think about it. Water makes up most of our bodies. Is it really that far off to say that keeping your body hydrated with the perfect water could extend your longevity? I don't think so. Why else would people want to get healthy in the first place? Because when you're healthy, you live longer, period. And to me, a little more time with the people I love is priceless. Don't you agree? Alright, so you can see why it's a screaming deal at $12,000, right? If you can take the product and system and turn it into a profitable business, then it's a wise investment. And if you can also use the product to improve the health and longevity of you and your family, then it's a complete no-brainer. So let me ask you a question. What's a profitable business like this worth to you? If you can make an extra $5,000 a month, an extra $10,000 a month or more, how would that change your life? Think about what that's worth to you. Now let me ask you this. What would you pay to have a business like this? Just think about it. If you could make that amount every month, what would you pay to get your hands on it? The PowerLife Pro marketing system actually cost me $35,000 to build, but it was profitable in the first month, and I'm still getting checks in my mailbox every day. How many of you would give me $35,000 if I gave you a business that was profitable in the first month? It changes the perspective, right? No longer is that $35,000 a cost. It's an investment. And that's the key I want you guys to understand. I will give someone $35,000 for a profitable business every single day. That's the key here. So you can see why someone would normally pay that kind of money for a business like this. It makes sense, right? Because it's not a cost for them. It's an investment. But because you stuck around until the end of this presentation, you're not going to have to pay $35,000 to create a system like I did. You're not even going to have to pay the $12,000 value we talked about a couple minutes ago. Because you're on this training right now, because I want and need for you to be successful, I'm going to do something for you that I wish someone would have done for me when I first got started. I want to make sure that you're successful. So when you get started with us here in a couple minutes, I'm going to give you lifetime access to the PowerLife Pro marketing system and bonuses for free. In addition to that, normally to get started with this business, you would have to pay the entire $2,500 to $5,000 to purchase the Enagic water machine up front. But like I told you, you can use other people's money to get started if you don't have the resources. So you can use a credit card that you already have, which is the fastest way to get in, or you can use the financing options we have available to people who qualify. Both of those options will allow you to get started right away and make payments of around $100 to $200 a month until the water machine is paid off. So even if you only make one sale this month, you could cover your payments for the next 3 months, which is pretty awesome, right? And when I first ordered my machine, I actually used my credit card to make the purchase. But the cool thing is, I made enough money the first month to pay back the entire purchase and had a nice profit left over. So it was worth it, right? What other business could you make that kind of money without having to use your own money to get started? Our goal is to give everyone a chance to build a successful business from home. And we know that the more people we help, the more money we're going to make. And that's the exact same way it's going to work for you. So click the button below and get started right now and take advantage of this special offer. No matter what, we'll have an option for you to get started so you can choose the best option for you based on your situation. When you click the button below and get started right now, we're going to give you lifetime access to the PowerLife Pro marketing system for free. That's $35,000 you're saving by getting started right now, plus the bonus of my secret lead generation tool. And as another special bonus, I'm also going to give you a training I did where I'll show you how to instantly double your commissions on the very first sale that you make. and how to get your first commission check on your first day in the business. Click the button below and get started right now so you don't miss out on that training. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and this bonus will literally show you how to earn your first check in your new business on day one and instantly double your commissions. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Do you want to learn how to do it? Get started right now and I'll show you. And when you do, here's everything you're going to get. You're going to get an Enagic water machine, which costs anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 depending on which machine you want, and gives you the ability to earn $300 to $2,700 per sale, get checks mailed out to you instantly, and the opportunity to earn big monthly bonuses. You'll get the PowerLife Pro marketing system, which is a $7,000 value that includes the websites we use to share the business, the sales videos that sell people automatically, the follow-up emails that get them to take action, the video training that teaches you how to get people to your website, and much more. Plus, you'll get the bonus of my secret lead generation tool, which is going to give you the ability to generate tons more leads and sales in your business at the push of a button. And last but not least, you'll get the double your commissions bonus training, which is going to show you how to get your first commission check on your first day in the business. It can't get any better than this. That's a total value of $13,991, and you can have it all when you get started right now. So click the button below and get started right now and take advantage of this special offer. No matter what, we'll have an option for you to get started so you can choose the best option for you based on your situation. If someone shared this video with you personally, it's a good idea to get back to them right away and tell them you're ready to go so they can help you out. When you click the button below and order your water machine right now, we're going to give you the PowerLife Pro marketing system for free. That's $35,000 you're saving by getting started right now. Plus, you'll get the bonus of my secret lead generation tool and the double your commissions bonus training. Are you ready to go? Click the button below and get started right now. If you get stuck for any reason, sometimes weird things happen and I don't want you to miss out on the bonuses, contact the person who shared this video with you, and if they're available, they should be able to help you right away. If they're not available, just scroll down to the bottom of this page, click the Contact Us link, and submit a ticket to our support desk where either Abby or Karen will get you taken care of. They're super friendly, amazing ladies, and they can help you out with whatever you need. So if anything happens, just click on there and they'll be more than happy to make sure that everything is right. Sound good? So now is the time for you to make a decision. We won't stop until we've hit the highest ranks in the company and are earning those big monthly bonuses. And we want to take you with us. If you want to run with us in 2016, then this is the opportunity for you to get positioned on the team first and benefit from our growth and systems. If someone sent this video to you personally, make sure that you get back to them right away so they can position you in the best spot possible on the team. If you already talked to the person who sent you to this page and are ready to get started right now, just click the button below and fill out your information. Then once you're on the next page, the first step is to choose your Enagic water machine. Now I understand that everyone's budget and credit situation is different. That's why we have 3 different options and it's totally up to you which one you want to start out with. The fastest way to join is to pay with a credit card, but if you need to use the special financing options, you can apply below the order button to see if you qualify. But keep in mind it usually takes a couple days to get approved, so it can delay the process a little bit. After you get your Enagic account set up, you'll be able to watch the training videos and start sharing the business right away. Then once your order is processed, you can save your Enagic information to get access to the entire system. Once you're on the inside of the system, there'll be a bonus video that shows you how to double your commissions right away, as well as our secret lead generation strategies that will help you share the business with as many people as you want at the push of a button. Below this video, there are a few other videos that will give you even more details on the company and system. The videos include the Enagic company overview, so you can see what the company is all about, the Enagic water quality demo, so you can see what the water actually does and learn why this product is something people actually need and can't live without once they try it, the Enagic water machine demo, so you can see how the machine actually works and learn about how it produces the different types of water, and the Enagic compensation plan, which will show you an example of how the money is made. So if you want to get some more information, you can watch those videos, then click the button below to get started as soon as you're done. And one last thing in case you didn't know, we've been lied to. The 40-40 plan is broken. Work 40 hours a week for 40 years and hope you have enough savings at the end is called ignorance and financial suicide. Now more than any other time in history, there's an opportunity for the average person to take their piece of the pie. Despite what you've been told, this is not an economy where only the rich get richer. You can succeed as long as you follow this formula. Number 1, find a great product that people already use and just show them why yours is better, which is pretty easy to do with this product. Number 2, create a proven process to sell that product, which we have, and it's all done for you. And number 3, start a business of your own that's low cost, low risk, and has high returns, which is exactly what this is. That's why this is our dream business, and it can be yours too. We always hear politicians talking about creating more jobs for people, but the truth is things just stay the same, and I think they're only going to get worse. More and more college grads are leaving college with a mountain of debt after 4 to 6 years of college education, only to find out that they're not as employable as they thought they would be. And if they do land a job, it's making way less than they thought they would. I have partners on my team here who are high school dropouts and make more money than doctors, all because they made a decision to get started and say yes to their future. No one is going to do it for you, but no one is going to make you do it either. It's your choice. This is a complete business in a box. We have a powerful product, a complete turnkey marketing system where we do all the selling and telling for you, and the most supportive community you've ever been a part of is waiting for you. You can be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And answer me this. If all this business did was help add another $1,000 a month to your income, would it be worth it? How soon would you make your money back? Well, if you bought our top-of-the-line machine, the K8, you'd break even after 5 months. Then everything for the rest of your life would be pure profit. And that'd be an extra $12,000 your first year. Then what if you doubled that your second year? $24,000. Then double that for the third year, $48,000. Then double it again, $96,000. Suddenly you're making more than most professionals, and you did it in less than the time it takes to earn a college degree. And as you probably noticed from this video, we're not big on bragging about our incomes, but we have a lot of people who make a lot more money than that, and they've done it a lot faster than that. Tell me where you can do that anywhere else with this powerful of a product and this powerful of a marketing system that you can get access to for free when you join the team. Some people will watch this video and think that it's not real or it won't work for them. But some will watch this video and see how simple, easy, and fun this business and lifestyle really is. Which one are you? If you're the one who decides you want to work with us, get back to the person who sent you this page if they contacted you personally, then click the button below to get started right away and order your water machine. So what are you waiting for? Click the button below right now to get started.
There's no great company that can survive without a great product, and that's exactly what we have. I feel fitter, I feel healthier, I feel more hydrated. It's a product that is just so in demand right now and so right for now, which is why it's just doing amazingly well.
I've made my first commission within the first week of joining, and it's really nice to get those checks in the mail.
I'm just so grateful to be a part of this team and this organization. The product, on top of everything else, is something that I would share with my family and friends, no matter if they sent me a check for it or not.
I love the fact that I opened my bank account and I've got nice commissions in there. And I also think it's fantastic that we're with a team that actually is inclusive, and we are indeed really helping each other, and that feels wonderful.
And I've had my team come in, and within days they're making sales and getting the product in other people's hands and having great results with it.
Been actually testing the system for a couple of weeks here, and you know, I used to dread going to the mailbox because it was always had more bills than I would like to see in it. But lately there's been a spring in my step because it's been jam-packed stuff full of checks. Checks that I've gotten from using the Power Life Pro system and connecting with people all over the world, actually.
This opportunity's changed my life, it's changed the life of my family, it's changed the lives of many people that we're working with, and I know I can do the same thing for you. So I hope you decide to get started, and I'll see you on the other side.
So what are you waiting for? Click the button below to get started. And if you're still wondering if this is really going to work for you, the answer is if you follow what we teach you and don't quit, then yes, it'll work for you. And if you're going to do it, you might as well do it today. Because when you click the link below and get started, you're going to get the Enagic water machine, you're going to get lifetime access to the Power Life Pro system for free, you're going to get my secret lead generation tool, you're going to get the double your commissions bonus training, you're going to get all this stuff, but if you wait, those things disappear. You can join Enagic anytime you want. You can buy the product for $5,000 up front. You can pay someone $35,000 to build you a marketing system like Power Life Pro, but I don't want you to have to do that. So now is the time to take action. Click the button below this video right now. Get started, get involved, get into the training, get into the community, and get ready to change your life. I'll see you inside the members area. I'll see you inside the community. I'm excited to hear your success story with the Power Life Pro system. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you staying until the end, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon.